One of the biggest movies of the year is less than 10 days away. Our boy Jeremy Parsons live in London, and he just finished interviewing the stars of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Jeremy, how was it, my man?
Steve, it is going great out here. I'll tell you, right here at sort of ground zero in London, this is, Harry Potter fever is already starting to rev up. You can sense it. The actors are excited. The director, the studio, they're very excited to roll this movie out. We've got a few highlights from those interviews that I just finished. Take a look.
Our world has faced no greater threat than it does today. But you can't fight this war on your own, Mr. Potter.
What is this movie going to have that the others haven't? Where are we headed this time?
This movie is so different from all the other films because it's the only one that doesn't take place at Hogwarts at all. That which gives it a totally different feel.
I think this film really is about the trio. It's about their friendship, and there's a lot of tension actually between the three of them, which there never really has been before.
The environment is so kind of harsh now. It's kind of Voldemort's back, and it's kind of everywhere we go, we're kind of risking our lives, and it's quite cool to see that.
I must be the one to kill Harry Potter.
You can take a snippet from certain parts of the movie, and it's like an action thriller, some chase scenes, some really exciting things going. Was that fun for you to kind of take that feel on?
To me, this is the kind of sedate brother to the action film that's about to come.
The next one.
Like,
okay,
the next
right.
one is just insane when it comes to action. The last one's like a war film, basically, at the end.
We have Facebook followers who have submitted questions for you. If you can believe it. This one is from Kate Sobechko. In these particular movies, this final two, was there a favorite scene for you while filming that you really loved filming?
There's a scene that was written for the movie, it's not in the book, where Ron's left and Hermione's really sad, and Harry tries to cheer her up by dancing with her. And it's just so sweet, and we had so much fun and such a giggle doing it.
All right, so much cool stuff there, Jeremy. I'm kind of curious, though. What's the buzz? There's so much to talk about regarding the Harry Potter series and where it's going. What's everybody really talking about? What does it center on?
Well, any fan will tell you they really want to know, where is this story going to split? They've made the final novel, they split it into 2 different movies, and the cast was actually anxious to talk about that. I got some of their reaction, talking about if they were surprised where it ended up landing and where these 2 movies split. You can catch more of that coming up next week. But a pretty interesting thing, and lots of people keep asking and wanting to know. I have seen the movie. I'll tell you, it's a good kind of surprise. It leaves you a little cliffhanger, but there's also some closure as well. I'll just leave it at that, and when you actually see it, you can judge for yourself.
What's the tone of the actors? Since now this is all coming to an end, you would imagine they're all going to have successful careers, but this is a really big chapter in their career that's coming to a close. What's their tone been?
You get the idea that these guys have already sort of dealt with the fact that it's over, it's ending. This is certainly a final leg of that entire closure, doing all the press junkets, talking to the media. They're only going to be able to do this one more time in one fell swoop for that final movie that's coming up in a few months. But you definitely get the sense that they're sad, but still really excited to see the closure of this, massive series. So it's good stuff. You can check all that out next week with the full interviews. A lot more details to come.
Awesome. All right, Jeremy Parsons killing it as always. The next 2 episodes of Spotlight are all about Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. This week, Jeremy's going to take us to the set to see the very last day of filming. How cool is that? And then next week's episode hosted by Tom Felton, a.k.a. Draco Malfoy. Spotlight premieres Saturday mornings at 10:30 Eastern, or you can catch encore showings on Sundays at 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 Pacific. And don't forget, you can catch brand new episodes of Hollywood Dailies weeknights on Reelz channel, TV about movies.